How to get rid of jiggly, flabby arms. Hi, my name is Doug. I've been a physical therapist for 30 years, and I specialize in working with seniors. One question I get a lot is how to get rid of upper arm jiggliness. Now for me, I believe it's much more important to be healthy than to have better appearance. But so many people have asked me this question, and I've found myself answering it so often that I thought it would be good to do a video to show you the way I've shown other people how to get rid of this common problem. The reason that people have upper arm jiggle is pretty simple. There's really three things going on. One is excess fat, and that's something that a lot of us have. But the other two problems are a lack of muscle tone, a lack of good muscle size in their upper arm, and especially in their tricep muscle, and loose skin. These three exercises actually address all three problems, and I've used them over and over again, and I've seen many clients tell me that their upper arms look much better after they've done these for a few weeks. The first exercise is called a wall push-up. What you do is you put both hands on a wall, you bring your feet a little behind you, so you just take a slight step back, and then you do kind of a push-up against a wall. At first, if you're finding this to be difficult, you can just support your upper body against the wall. Leaning against the wall using your upper body actually can develop strength. It's an isometric exercise, meaning you don't move, but you're tensing your muscles up against resistance. But what you want to do is do a push-up where you kind of bend your elbows, your body will get a little closer to the wall, and then you push away until you're back away from the wall again. You want to work up to repeating this 3 sets of 10 reps. Now keep in mind that the further your feet are back from the wall, the harder the exercise gets. So if you find this difficult, just bring your feet closer to the wall when you're doing it. But as you get better, you can slowly take a step back and be further away from the wall, and that'll give you more resistance. The next exercise is called the Armrest Hold. Now to do this, you need a chair with armrests, and you need that chair to be against something to make it secure. So you can just push it up against a wall. What you do is you bend forward, putting both your hands on the armrest of the chair, and then you simply hold that position. Now some people call this a plank, and you'll see people doing this on the ground, and it's a great exercise at building upper body strength. It's an isometric exercise, meaning you don't move when you do it, you just simply hold the position. Now, the further your feet are from the chair, the harder this is going to get, but be careful, because if you bring your feet back too far, it could result in you falling. So only bring your feet back as far as you're comfortable. To do this exercise, you want to just time how long you can hold that position. You want to probably start with 10 seconds and then build up to a goal of 30 seconds. So you want to hold that position for 30 seconds, and doing that will build your upper body strength. The last exercise, and the hardest, is called the chair push-up. You do this sitting in a chair that has armrests. What you do is, with your legs out in front of you, with your heels on the ground, you push up. Now if you're strong enough, you can actually lift your bottom up off the chair. But if you're not strong enough, just pushing and holding that isometrically is enough to build strength. Over time, you want to work up to doing this for 3 sets of 10 reps. That's lifting yourself completely off the chair 10 times, resting for a minute 10 more times, resting for a minute 10 more times. There has been a lot of recent research that you can in fact spot reduce. For decades, I've heard that you can't spot reduce, meaning you can't just do an exercise and lose weight in one part of your body. But recent research has shown that in fact, when you do exercises, you're actually changing the physiology of the fat cells immediately next to where you're exercising. What happens is the fat cells nearby where you're exercising are less able to absorb fat, which means they don't get as large. So if you're doing a lot of sit-ups, it actually does make your waist slightly thinner. Weight loss is always a big factor, and if you lose weight, every part of your body will be a little bit thinner, including your upper arms. But studies now have shown that doing exercise can actually reduce the size of fat in that area. But the other thing is, by making your muscles stronger, you're also going to make them slightly larger. And having a muscle be larger is going to make the shape of your arms look more fit and more toned. Last is, if your problem is loose skin, which happens to all of us as we get older, strengthening muscles is known to tighten up the skin in the surrounding areas. So these 3 exercises will really help you reduce that arm flab. I hope you found this video helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel.